Good evening, good evening, good evening. Not with that, not with that. You join me here in Global Chat and living the life of a merc. Here is Demon saying 8-star green, 237k. Please help. So let's go to brief. So as a merc, I can just go right view, join. Right, here we are. Right, I'm in. Boom! I'm in their alliance now. I'm now in alliance. I'm guessing that their alliance is given the language that they appear to have the name in is not likely to be speaking English. So they have got a rare green war machine, and they've done the sensible thing, which is, to call for help because it's worth finishing off the rare war machines. You don't want it getting away, and so I do the merc thing and jump in. Woo! Now, obviously, I won't get much. The game is designed so that mercs you can't. Basically, the devs at Small Giant worked out back in Empire and Puzzle days that if you let mercs get all of the loot or get a sort of standard share of the loot when they take out a thingy bob Titan in that case, but War Machine in this case, then it means that that they don't need to spend as much money on the game, and obviously that's bad. Which is it's a corporate business thing and whatever else have you. So there we go. So here we are, just jumping in to hit a 5-star, to hit a sorry, not 5-star, 8-star rare war machine. Rare 8-star war machines are for when I'm used to fighting 10 to 12-star war machines. So an 8-star one's not too bad. You'll see that my heroes are pretty well staying alive, which is quite nice. Means I can sort of take a bit more time with my attacks. Don't need to worry too much about defensive things. I could use some special skills and things. Not really doing that, but then that's just real laziness, really. Now, I do apologise. I was reading through my comments. I haven't actually replied to comments for a couple of days, which I know is something I'm really bad at. Dirty Draws, Dusty Draws was absolutely right. I hadn't realised that the special skills, the dodge or was it no accuracy down special skill stacked. Stacking is relatively new in this game. I say relatively new. I mean, it certainly when it first came out, you couldn't no special skills basically stacked, and now quite a lot of them do. So yeah, so that was my mistake. I was looking at it and going, oh well, it was 30%, but it was actually a 30% chance added to a 40% chance or something like that. So in fairness, it did mean that I was quite likely to miss. So yeah, deservedly I missed. There we are. I still think that the tiles were perhaps not in my favour. I think they were perhaps more of mine that missed than hit. But yeah, Dusty Draws is absolutely right. What else has happened in the recent time? Also, obviously, I had a little chat. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm politically left wing. I don't. I don't believe the problems in this world are created by the poorest people at the very bottom. I believe that the problems are generally created by the richest people at the very top. If you don't like that, like me, that value of mine, then that's fine. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to change. I don't believe the whole aim of the media and everything else. They're all owned by the very rich, and the aim is to keep the very rich very rich. And if you don't like hearing that, then yeah, probably not a channel for you. I know it's a gaming channel, it's not specifically about politics, but when I do talk about politics, I'm not going to be sort of saying, we do. And I do, occasionally, I know I slide into politics a little bit more than I should. It's like, I don't blame the Russians for this whole business in Ukraine. I blame Vladimir Putin, the man in charge, the rich man at the top who is in charge of the media, etc., etc. Just like blaming the stormtroopers in Star Wars. They're just there doing a job. There we are. Anyway, so there's my political viewpoint, slipping in once again. Let's see. Oh, it's already dead. Hooray! I imagine that this alliance, yep, they speak in... Now, I'm going to guess they're Russian. I'm going to guess. So I'm just going to put out a message, check out my YouTube channel, just in case. Check out my YouTube channel. Hurrah! Yeah, let's check that in there. I'm imagining that's going to mean absolutely nothing here. They're just processing. Now, shall I hang on and see? Well, let's hang on and see where the processing takes me. Somebody pointing out, sorry, I think it was Dusty. I gotta get this wrong. Was it Dusty Draws? Dirty? I think it was Dusty Draws, not Dirty Draws. Dirty Draws is something I have on right now. Was pointing out that I've got heroes that I should level up, and I think it was a 3-star frag. Which is one I've been meaning to emblem up for ages, actually. So here's Frag. Can I go down her talent grid? Oh no, I've gone down a tiny bit. So she's actually ready. She's actually ready for use. Um, did I? Maybe I leveled her up after reading his comment. I can't because I didn't use her. I know I didn't use her in the Alliance War, which would in the not Alliance War. Raid tournament, which would make sense. Speaking of the raid tournament, well, let's just quickly jump on there and see if I get any loot. What kind of loot I get from being a thingy-bob. Yeah, shit, I must have done it after that look, after his comments. So I do read the comments. I know I'm not always great at replying to them, guys. And I was like, oh yeah, I should have done that. But you know, hindsight, 2020. It's so weird seeing my name with an alliance name next to it again, having been naked for so long. Let's take some of this down. Boom. Don't. It's very, very poor start this in terms of tile damage. Vittoria is one of the few sort of season 1 heroes who still really can cut it with the later heroes. Who's this? Oh, the one-man band, like Pumpernickel. Yeah. Oh, should have gone for. I went wrong there. I should have gone for Lottie first. But there we go. Boom! I am the winner. Boo, 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 boo. Let's see. Okay. Alright, okay. They said they're going to check it out. Top war machine loot does appear to be here. There are a B, which is quite good. In fact, not only is it B, I got red dot sight. I thought I was going to get the actual special. Red dot sight is pretty good. They're pretty handy. Anyway, so that's not too bad. Anyway, so I'll just say goodbye to my. I'll say goodbye. Thanks all. Goodbye. There we are. And I'm off. Boom. And I'm done. Coming up. Right. So, and then I can just go into Alliance. And I can go leave. There we are. I couldn't pronounce it. I'm sorry, guys. But I am on my way out of the door. And now here we are. Back onto the main chat. I did say crying. I was going to talk crying back again in a second. Crying man's an old friend from Elite Strike Force, so it's nice to catch up with old mates you haven't seen for a while. Anyway, there we are. So thank you very much for watching. As ever, do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It just remains for me to say, Hova, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies. Goodbye.